Hi, and welcome to Hablemos More. In this video, we will be working on part 3 of a basic pronunciation series. We are basically focusing on those irregular letters that might make different sounds. Let's get started. It's the best way to go about it. All right, so the letter C, or C in Espanol, can produce two different sounds. So let's just practice how these particular syllables would go. Ka, se, si, ko, ku. So if we notice, there are two different sounds, right? There's the strong sound, the k, ka, ko, ku. And when it's followed by an E or an I, then it takes on more like an S sound. Se, si. Keep in mind though, there are words in Spanish that use that K and ki sound, and we do not use the letter K because it's just not as widely used in Spanish. So the way we do that is with this combination of letters. So this will always be K, ki. All right, let's look at some examples. Carro, carro, strong sound, right? So carro, which means car. It's followed by an E here, so this is going to be the softer sound. Cero, cero, which means 0. Followed by an I, so right here, this is the softer sound, but then when it's followed by an O, it's going to go back to the K sound, right? So cinco, cinco, which means 5. Then some examples with the K and ki sounds. Queso, queso, which means cheese. And then quiero, quiero, which means I want. All right, let's keep going. All right, the letter G, or G in Espanol, it's kind of like the C in the sense that it's got a strong sound and a softer sound. And same idea, when it's followed by an E or an I is the softer sound. So this will go ga, he, go, gu. And if I want that geese sound, that strong sound, then I gotta think of it like you're helping the G, if you will. And you do that by providing that little U. So that's ge, gi. And let's look at some examples. And so it's gonna be the soft sound, right? Because it's followed by an E. So geo, geografía, geografía, which means geography. Followed by an I, so again, a softer sound. Gimnasio, gimnasio, which means gym. And this is going to be the strong sound. Gordo, gordo, which means overweight. Strong sound. Guapo, guapo, which means good looking. All right, and then let's do another example with the strong sound. Agua, 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 which means water. Then let's do an example where I need that G sound, right? A strong G sound. So the G is going to be held by the U. Gi, guitarra, guitarra. Let's keep going. We talked a little bit about this in the previous video in part 2. So this is the way it works. When the R is inside the letter, it's not the first syllable, then you do that soft R sound. So let's practice that. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Pero, pero, which means but. Then if it is the first syllable, if the R makes part of that first syllable, then it's going to be a strong R sound. Let's practice those sounds. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Rico, rico, which means rich. And now let's look at an example where you have a combination of both, right? All right, so remember the first R, This is going to be a strong sound because it's the first syllable. This one's going to be a soft sound because it's not the first syllable. So, raro, 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 which means strange, weird, strange. Raro is strange. Right, the Y, remember this guy, it has two names in Spanish, right? So this could be Y or Y. And the names actually make sense, okay? So let's pronounce this as the syllables. Ya, ye, ji, yo, ju. Okay, so when that Y is followed by a vowel, it's behaving like a consonant. So it's gonna do that sound, right? Okay, so if I have the word yo, that says this is actually a word yo, which means I. Ya, that's actually a word as well, which means already, ya. But remember, it has a second name, right? Y. Well, it's going to sound like that when it is not followed by a vowel. Like, por ejemplo, soy, which means I am. Or y, as in and. Y, as in and. Okay? Well, hope you found this video helpful. Again, please be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you.